Yo, 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 yo. What's going on out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boys, the Rise Podcast, with your boy, Coach Squeeze, aka the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. Happy Friday. We made it. God bless each and every one of you in the chat. And I just want my prayer warriors to keep the young ladies, the 3-year-old that got killed and stolen car by a 14-year-old while she was outside playing. I just want each and every one of y'all tonight, before y'all close your eyes, to send a prayer to Lord Bailey and her family. Such a sad, sad thing. I'm tired of this. Keep saying this over and over again. But I just felt it on my heart to tell everybody, just send a prayer to her and her family. If you want to know the story, you could go on Fox 45 News in Baltimore and just send a prayer of love and sympathy and condolences to the family. I appreciate it. On that note, I hope everybody had a blessed week, and we gonna get this thing cooking. We gonna get it cooking. All right, y'all know what we do. Smash the like button on your way in, and make sure that you what's up, everybody? Be more in the house. I love to see that. Kirk Jones. I love to see Baltimore supporting his local podcast. That's real huge. We should just have big numbers on the Baltimore support alone, but you know how that go. That's another show and story. But share the live, and if you haven't subscribe, and make sure you press the like button on your way in. All right, y'all. Let me get the sponsors out of the way. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight classes, first ballot Hall of Famer, Baltimore's own GTD Promotions. I don't care what's going on. It's none of my business. All I do is I look at the boxer and their talent, what they do in the ring. What's going on outside of the ring ain't none of my damn business. I got my own stuff I gotta fix and lock in on. But I enjoy seeing guys fight, and that's what I'm all about. I don't got time for all the other stuff. I let people handle their own affairs. Shout out to www.kenichiman.com. Use the code TRP. You'll get 15% off. Also, shout out to www.narslipgallery.org. Go over to Damari's page. Get the art. He's an artist in and out of the ring. Future world champion. Shout out to www.megakillerb.com. Future world champion. Go over there and support her and her boxing journey. Shout out the RIP to John Boy, RIP to Miss Tanya Vandross Williams Jr. May they rest in peace. Shout out to Bad Girls Promotion featuring Miss Nikki, aka Miss Olivia Pope, Coach Brandy. Shout out to EOE, Education Over Everything, my brother movement. Shout out to Four Corners Boxing. Go over there every Wednesday. The 15 rounds of boxing. Support them. Shout out to Afternoon Sports Slay, L Detroit sister station. Go over there and check her out. She do all the sports. Tell her the Smoothie King sent you when you go into the chat. Classy young lady, and a family person, loving person, and God-fearing person. Shout out to Just Do Boxing, Hardcore Boxing News, Aunt McQueen Boxing, Stretched Out Boxing, AO clothing line, Pro Soul boxing gear and clothing line. Shout out to the boxing source, aka Riddick Bowe. Shout out to Miss Mona, Miss Yaya, Miss Melody Queen, 27. Shout out to Under Armour. Thanks for all that you do. 1901 Pacific Avenue, Coach Calvin Kenny Way. Get your insurance at Citrus 12 Rolls for $7. And shout out to Richie Threads. Don't forget to go over to the risepodcast.com. Get your merch. Use the code RIZE10. You'll get 10% off. Last but not least, Fisher Gear Boxing. All the fighters wearing it. I got a couple of pieces too that I'm repping. Y'all can say it with me in the chat. 1, 2, 3. Box Raw. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Yeah. There's a story behind everything in life. Life is a fight. Every day I be fighting to just make it, Just make it. Yeah. They ain't giving me the big one yet, but nevertheless, I keep trying. That's all I could do. All right, let me go over here and holler at some of the family. Stretched Out Boxing, Tawu Apakabutu, Miss Mona the Queen, Melody Queen 27. Smoothie King right back at y'all with another one. Look out for the best loungewear and pajamas. Be sure to visit hangoutwear.com. That's lounge and style. Don't forget, use the code MELANIN. I repeat, MELANIN for 10% off. Let's lounge in style. Let me see who else we got here. Holler at all my babies. Lewis 4500 in the building. Mike Rhymes 6084. Kirk Jones. What it do? Appreciate you, Kirk Jones. Showtime the guy. Tell my little princess I said hello. Tell her the Smoothie King. Say right back at her with another one, man. Appreciate him. The future. I'm hanging in there. Culture 8938. What it do? Let's see who else we got. Let me see. All right. That's everybody. Let's get this thing cracking, man. Let's get it cracking. As you can see, we finally here. This one of those ones for me that's hard to call. That's hard to call. And why I say it's hard to call is because I don't know what I'm really going to get from Xander's. Actually, me and my coworker, we was talking about they saying that Boots ain't fight nobody. And yeah, it's hard for me, Tawu Abukabutu. And why it's hard for me is because Number one, I really don't know nothing about Xander Zayas. He got 2 belts. The guy he fought, that the African guy or wherever he was from, that was a tough fight. Old dude was game. He was coming. You know, he touched Xander's eyes. Xander was a little younger too, I think, or whatever, how long it was, I'm not sure. But I saw a lot. He passed a lot of tests for me in that fight. The one thing I know for sure, he ain't show me no Berlinger syndrome. Because Berlinger was knocking everybody out. And I always said he was. I think Berlinger problem is out of the ring. Everybody want to be hard and a gangster in a wrong way. Everybody want to be a gangster, and they think gangster is, I don't know, destruction. That's their interpretation. That's cool, but I think being gangster is doing the right thing, moving classy, being aggressive when you have to be aggressive, and just being well balanced. That's my version of being gangster. Alan Johnson, 173. Food Truck 319. Both of them be coming out in the horse race all the time, but they won't give them to me though. Smoothie King, right back at y'all with another one. Ms. Mona say, question for the chat. How do you feel about Boots having to cut his beard down by New York Commission after Xander's team requested? Well, they do that anyway. They do that as a courtesy to the other fighter. I remember me having a fight at the gym, and I ain't making no goddamn money. They made me cut my little peach fuzz on my face. Yeah, I had to be right before the fight. I had to leave out the gym, hand wraps on, everything, and go find somewhere to go cut the little peach fuzz under my chin. So I wouldn't buy too much into that one. Big No Game Gaming 8827. Ain't been home in a long time. What's up, family and Coach Squeeze? Man, welcome back home. Yup. Just we hanging in there, man. Life just lifing. Yeah, I think it's fine. Adrian Broner had to cut his off completely 3 times. Yeah, you can't be, don't nobody want you leaning up on them with a full beard scratching up against their face. I heard some women say they want you to cut it off. And this is an X-rated show, but you get the picture. But yeah, I just don't know. Man, my coworker was talking about when Boots was fighting Kern Chukazan, whatever his name is. I told my coworker, Boots have issues, not main issues, and this is not to say that he's not capable, because people twist things up that you say. But Boots, in order to hang with Boots and give yourself an opportunity to win, is to box be fast, be quick, be irky, be jerky. And that's what Chukazan did, Kern Chukazan. That's what he did in both fights. Boots ain't knock him out. Styles makes fights. Boots couldn't knock him out. Now, I'm just saying, man, Styles really do make fights. And Chukazan, Kern Chukazan, brought that style to the ring. That was a masterclass in boxing, more defensive than anything. I don't know if y'all know what y'all be watching, because the object of the game is hit and don't be hit. And for some people, that might not be a good thing. To each his own. But what a boxing exhibition. It was hard for Boots to touch him. Now, with this fight, he ain't going to have to really look for Xander. Now, it could be a different result. All right, let me bring, you already know who he is. First ballot, Hall of Famer, commentator of the sport. And he gonna give it from his perspective, from his mindset, what he see, what he believe. But one thing I don't do is Mr. Will like what he like, and we trade recipes. We might see things different. But one thing I'm not gonna do is disrespect him because he has a different opinion on what he see. And I just to see him at the finish line. But being that a father, an uncle, a son, a nephew, my guy, man, I love when he come on here because we really chop it up. Let me bring him in before we get any interference. Mr. Will, a.k.a. Papa Smurf in the building.
My brother, what's happening, Squeeze? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's happening, Squeeze?
What's going on?
Oh, man, not a whole lot. I tell you, man, I'm looking forward to tomorrow night myself, man. I'm looking forward to it because hopefully it'll answer some unanswered questions, you know.
Yeah, let me bring him in. Coach Kenny in the building.
What's cooking?
What's up, brother?
What's up? How y'all doing?
All right, how you?
Hanging in there, Coach.
I'm all right. Just
All
trying
right,
to play the hand God dealt me, you know?
Yeah. That's the smartest way. That's the smartest way, and that's the only way. If you go anywhere else, you ain't going to make it.
That's it.
Go to where you're playing the hand that God dealt you.
That's right.
You can't. If you think any way else, you're not going to make it.
Take it day by day. That's all we can do. Stay prayed up and keep it moving.
Yeah. Mr. Will, go ahead, continue.
Oh, no. I was just saying I'm looking forward to tomorrow because hopefully it'll answer some unanswered questions on both of them. Because I have my fair share of questions about Boots. Everybody's on the Boots caboose, you know what I mean? So I just got to, I want to see some things. I want to see him really tested. I want to see him in a fight. What is he going to do when he sees some adversity in the ring, because he hasn't had any yet, So that's to me when guys establish greatness. I don't like showcases where you just watching one guy beat up on a guy all the time, just running through guys and all that kind of stuff. It's literally impossible if you're matching guys up properly. If you got good management that will keep you out of danger, everybody can look like a world beater. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I want to see a fight tomorrow night. I want, I don't need you know.
So with that being said, what happens if Boots make it look easy?
Well, again, that's like I'm answer your question. Now, look, man, laughing. But
Yo,
Crazy.
Kenny.
No,
Yo,
I'm listening.
it's a
I'm
legitimate
listening to
question
Mr. Will, but
with you, man. I
yo,
want to ask.
Kenny crazy, yo.
Gotta get through this first.
it might not be hard for Boots.
Look, listen. I'm gonna say this about that. That's the point. I totally agree. This is the thing. Again, matchmaking. Xander Zayas is nobody I even think about when I think about boxing. He's not on my radar. He's not somebody I'm like, ooh, Xander Zayas fighting tonight. Let me make sure I'm home so I can catch it. I'm not. I don't feel like that about
Good
him.
call, Mr.
So,
Will.
I'm saying you laughing, you ain't give me a chance to answer the question, man. You
No.
all the time. I'm saying what I'm saying is, like you said, I got my opinion.
No, Mr. Will, why you stab at me? I said good question. I said good one. Why you come for me, Mr. Will?
Before I even said anything.
No, I was laughing because it was funny the way Coach Kenny said, Mr. Will, I don't want no trouble.
Me either.
Hey, can I laugh and be joyous? It wasn't the laugh at you, sir.
Yeah, no, the only reason I said that because I know y'all always say I don't like black fighters.
No, I was laughing.
That's not the case.
I'm laughing because that's what me and Kenny do. That's all. I apologize if I can,
I never said you don't like black fighters.
I know you did. I know you did.
I never did neither.
Oh, I guess that's my man. All right.
I ain't never say you ain't like no. I just said I don't know. Have you bumped your head on the Tyson and Roy Jones announcement? That's the only thing I had.
Y'all drunk the Kool-Aid on that one. I'm trying to.
Okay. You're entitled to your own opinion.
No, what I'm saying, I'm not saying them guys. How can I put this? Tyson had a short run for real of looking like he could have been a great in the sport, but that didn't last long because you can't keep lining up bums. And what I'm getting at, he fought a lot of bums. I have to say it all the time. Mike fought a lot of bums. It was a lot of guys that he fought that didn't even deserve a title shot, let alone be in the ring with somebody that was supposed to be of his ilk.
So, Mr. Will, I heard you say this a lot.
Right.
And this is the debate me and you have with that, because I'm going to stand up to it.
Okay.
You keep saying that. This is what I'm hearing. Tell me if I'm wrong when I'm hearing from you when you mention these conversations.
Yeah, well, I can name
when Mike Tyson, number one, you fight who they put in front of you. Number two, he was the youngest world champion ever. All right, in boxing history. You can't take that from him. Hold on. Let me finish. I'll let you talk. Number three, we understand when Cuss died, a part of Mike died with the sport. He made all of the money. Once you reach the pinnacle in sports, a lot of times people get lackadaisical when they reach the peak. They tasted it. It's no longer no need for them to keep continuing to do that for some people, but I wouldn't say Mike fought a bunch of bums because we saw it got thick for him. And I'm going to jump off of this because we talking about Boots and Xander. Yeah. But that's just my take on that. That's just
I won't say he fought bums. He fought some guys that was past their prime.
Some of them never even reached the prime. That's the problem. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you got it right. You got right to your opinion. I don't want to call no fighter.
Look at a guy.
Look at a guy bum.
Look at I'm just name a couple of names. Look at a guy like, say, Clifford ATN. I'm just using him as an example. Do you think he was title worthy? Do you think he was going to be?
No, I hear what you're saying, but they positioned him in the top 10. That's the wait a minute. That's the problem they got with today's champion. Yeah. All these champions up there fucking around with these belts, and all these guys in the top 10, they ain't getting a title shot. They positioned him in the top 10, so he had the right to get a title shot. Tyson ran through him, but that don't make him a bum. He had his opportunity. If he would have beat Tyson, he would have became. You got to beat somebody to beat somebody.
Which is
he
true.
Had his shot, and Tyson beat him.
So you telling me Bruce Seldon could have been that guy too?
Anything can happen when the bell ring.
Man, I'm just saying, I got a list on his list that really didn't even belong in the ring.
Yeah, but he was in the top 10 when he fought Tyson.
That's what I'm saying. That's
and the champion is supposed to fight them guys in the top 10. That's what they're not doing today. That's why we got all this BS in the welterweight division and the lightweight division, because these champions ain't fighting these guys in a division.
And then, as you know, them sanctioning bodies want to move certain guys, and that
but
they pay for that.
Yeah, but Bruce Seldon ain't had him to do that.
Coach
Kenny, let me handle this. Let me handle Mr.
This, okay.
Let me handle this.
I
know you old enough to know Larry Graham, and he sang 1 in a million. Whoa. Chance of a lifetime. What you got to understand, like Coach Kenny said, you can have a diamond in the rough that nobody's looking at, and he's hungry. 6 children, get ready to get set out, 5 wins, 3 losses. And come in there and knock out a guy that's 20-0, and they cherry pick him.
Well,
this is what I hear you're negating when you talk about. But let us name that guy name. But you gonna say never heard of him.
Well, now can I say that's right now? This I can address that. I've seen guys that were supposed to be so-called bumps that were good fighters, man, and like you said, pulled out the upset. For example, Glenn Johnson, when he knocked out Roy, Glenn Johnson wasn't really respected in the game. He was a road warrior. This guy would go anywhere to fight anybody during that time frame.
Exactly.
I'm just using him as an example. He didn't have a great record or anything.
That's a good example.
I know it is. That's what I do. But because I can debate.
Mr. Will, I don't want no trouble.
I can debate my argument, is what I'm saying. Just like I got mine. You know, see what I'm saying? Hey, no, you can't talk to this guy.
Back on boots, man.
That's my boy, yo. That's why I love Mr. Will, yo. He bring that fire. Mr. Will bring that fire. Bring it, Mr. Will. But like I was saying, man, in all seriousness, in any sport, Mr. Will, and limp ball small me, we know from the viewer's eyes, we see the advantages of anybody who's supposed to be the top dog. And your job is to dethrone the top dog, coming from whatever background that you come from, however it's laid out. When you get that opportunity and you take advantage of it, we got to give that person their just due. You know what I mean? It's undeniable because they took it. I'm still in denial about the Tyson and Buster Douglas fight. I haven't healed yet.
Wow. Well, guess what? If you had been around me during that time frame, I would have helped you out because I was telling everybody that Tyson was going to.
Hey, look, I was the only one in the house going for Buster Douglas.
I knew
Lord, get the heck out of here.
I knew he
my brother was on here.
I told you
hey, that was my brother was on here. I was collecting money that night.
There you go. I knew he was going to lose the team.
It wasn't a lot of money. We was in the house making a little basement bets.
I got you. But yeah,
why?
I told
why?
you.
Let me ask y'all why.
You didn't even
what?
The answer.
Why y'all picked Buster?
Okay, well, I'm gonna get.
I picked him because Tyson only been past 4 or 5 rounds a few times, right? At that time. Buster Douglas been the distance with some tough jokers.
No, what I'm saying, but Mike had
and I knew if he would have got past the 4th round when Tyson started holding and all that shit, and his mother had just passed away. He had some shit on his mind. A lot of people said Tyson lost because he just came home. Ain't nothing worse than your mother passing away.
No, Mike hadn't even been locked up yet. See, people gotta get their
That's what I'm hearing, you know.
Why for you, Mr. Will? Why for you?
I'm gonna give you the same answer I gave you before when we had this conversation. Number one, I told you the story about Greg Page being Mike's sparring partner during that time. About 2 or 3 weeks before the fight, Greg Page was retirement at the time. He knocked Mike down in sparring. Mike got up off the canvas and snatched the gloves off of me. Now, if he was the gorilla killer that they tried to make him out to be, he should have punished Page after that. But he didn't. He jumped up, snatched the gloves off, and climbed out of the ring. I said, "Oh, he got a little give in him."
That's on you. That's on YouTube.
Stuck a pin in that. Number one. Number two. The first round of that fight, Buster hit that man more times than anybody else I ever saw fight him in a 12-round span. And he did fight a few, distance fights before that fight. So it wasn't like all his fights were 3-4 rounds. He did.
No. But I say he only got past the mid rounds very few times. He did go the distance a few times.
He did. It wasn't a lot, but I'm saying.
Yeah, but somebody like Buster Douglas, you gotta have a gas tank, man.
Yeah. But see, you know why he took that fight? Another argument I have in this. He took that fight because the Japanese during that time had money. They wanted the Mike Tyson show. That was the second time over there. During that time, their economy was booming. So hey, look, we want some more Mike Tyson. So they got Buster. Buster on paper was known to quit. He had a reputation as being a quitter. He had the skills, but it was something about it, like he had heart failure sometimes. And so in turn, that's why they picked him as an opponent.
Y'all know they had cell phones in the audience back then?
They did?
They was taking pictures of the fight, recording the fight.
1990. That was February of 1990.
Yeah, over there, but they fought in China somewhere. They had cell phones.
That was Japan.
Yeah, but let's jump back. Let's jump back on the Boots fight because everybody in the chat trying to redirect us. But nevertheless, here it is. I'm from my perspective, and I'm gonna go around the panel. And I'm going to let each and every one of y'all give y'all perspective on how y'all really see this fight playing out. And from what I see with Xander Zayas, I don't know enough of him. That's number one. I watched footage on him. I still can't gauge him for some apparent reason. Number two, I think he has a lot of bad habits that Boots will expose tomorrow night, and I'm not overlooking him. He has 2 belts, but how he got those 2 belts, he haven't really shown me of blowing people out of the water. It's just so much for me that I can't really give a definitive answer. He looks like Villa. But when Boots fought Villa, he looks and built like Villa. to me. That's what he remind me of when he fought Villa. But that's my take on it. I don't know if Boots gets him out of there. Xander will show resilience if he go to 12. He'll show that he's durable and tough. He don't have to get his hand raised, but if he goes 12 with Boots, which Boots saying he's gonna kill him, that's a victory. So I'm going with Boots for the win. I'm not sure if he's gonna get the knockout or not. I'm gonna try to give Xander Zayas some type of credit, but that's my take on that.
Bye-bye.
You got the floor, Mr. Will.
Okay. We're on the same wavelength on that, man. It's like I said, the table is set for Boots. This is his fight to lose. If you understand what I'm saying, there's no way he can lose this fight if he flips on a banana peel coming up in the ring and fall or something, before he even gets in the ring. I don't see, like, okay, another thing, this guy Zayas, but I see of him, he's too straight up. He doesn't move his head enough. He doesn't show me really much of anything. I think it's going to be pretty much an easy night for Boot. I really do. And I'm not on Boot's fan bust or anything like that, but I think that it should be an easy fight for him. Boots in a matter of speaking, fights too black for him. He got a black style, you loose, do a little, little thing and all. So yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, I don't see Xander being able to do anything with him. I really don't.
Coach Kenny, you got the floor.
Man, hats off to both fighters, man, for taking the fight. Two young undefeated dogs, man. We need it right now in boxing.
Yeah, definitely.
I think both of them got good boxing skills. I just think Boots might be a bit stronger, a bit more in his awesome. You know what I'm saying? More creative. Xanders do the same thing over and over again. He blocked real good, but he don't roll up under them punches enough for me. And at some point, you're gonna have to roll some of that shit. I just think the first half of the fight, he gonna probably move around real good, looking sweet on his feet, and then once Boots start touching him up, he just gonna fold.
He gonna be too anxious to try to pay.
I'm thinking. I was saying inside 10 rounds, but I'm thinking possible inside 8. They're gonna be sharp. They're gonna be sharp shooting the first 2 or 3 rounds.
I'm sorry, Kenny. You finished. I don't want to cut you.
I don't want people to say that he was too young and he wasn't ready. He's a world champion and he's damned to be great. And great fighters have done it at age 21, 22, 23. So don't take. I don't want people to say he was too young. He ain't too young. He's seasoned just right.
Right.
Hats off to both of them, but I'm rocking with Boots.
Yeah.
I watched Xander Zayas in that fight with the African dude. He showed me that he had decent footwork. He could use every 4 corner of the ring. He understood that he had to box. This dude was strong as hell. He ate some nice shots. He faced adversity. I didn't see him really get rattled, but he took some gunning shots. Showed me he had grit. I checked off those boxes, but that dude not as athletic. He don't have a Tech 9, a bazooka, a Gatling gun, a AK-47. Boots have all that weaponry. Slick, had fun while he was in there. And this is his time. The books to me is looking more to Boots. No stab at Xander because I know how people is in the chat. Oh, you sure you say you going with somebody or you DICK riding and no, I'm not. I like boxing. I'm picking who I want. You can label it and be ignorant all you want. I just don't see what I'm not afraid of this fight for Boots.
I think he too Boots. You can look at him and see the strength in the third down. You can almost see how much stronger Boots is, man. I might be wrong, and I think Boots gonna be way faster than him. He ain't gonna be able to match Boots' speed, man. You know, I like Xander though, but I just don't think he's strong enough. And everybody talking about how big he is. He a few inches taller than Boots, but it looked like to me Boots is bigger. You know, he's bigger. If you look at it, your chest cavity deeper, you're just thicker, you're stronger. When you look at Xander from the front, he wide. But when he turns sideways, he's thin. So he's something like a cobra, make himself look like he's something that he ain't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like him though, but he just ain't. I don't think he's strong as what people.
I'm gonna do something a little different tonight. We talking boxing, and we getting gritty with it. Let me see where y'all guys mind at. I'm gonna mention something, and y'all give me the answer that comes to y'all thought process first. And this is no stab at their other fighters or trying to put nobody down. This is just boxing talk, tail of the tape, what we see. Who has the better jab?
I think Xander got a great basic jab. He don't have no. It's just one speed. You know what I'm saying? Boots jab. He got a great basic jab, but he got more than one type of jab. You know, he got more in his bag of tricks. Up jab, back jab, stiff jab. You know what I'm saying? Pop his rag whenever he want. He can do it all. But Xander just now they say all you need is basics to win. So anything can happen in his ring. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He might just keep walking with that basic jab. That basic jab could give Boots trouble. We don't know until the fight happened, but Boots got a bag of tricks, man. A lot of people ain't even seen yet because ain't nobody standing there long enough for them to get it off, you know?
Yeah.
Mr. Will, same question.
Like I said before, what I say is Xander, he's too straight up. He's right there in front of you. He's too available. That's the best way I can put it. He's too available.
Both of them good. They both of them good fighters in their own with their own style, you know?
All right. I'm gonna throw this one at you. I see both of y'all giving Boots the edge on the jab. Who has the best uppercut out of the two?
I'm rocking with Boots on that too.
Yeah. All the check marks go with Boots for me with this.
All right. Another boxing question I'm gonna throw at y'all because this is a boxing podcast. Who has the better footwork?
Both of them got unique footwork in their own way. Both of them use the ring sweet on their feet, man. Both of them. But I know Xander got, man, he tricky as shit with it. Real tricky with his right hand, man. You gotta watch. And his feet are tricky too. Both of them got hell of a footwork, man. Both of them. That's hard to call.
Mr. Will?
Well, if that's the case, and Xander does have good feet, like you're saying, Coach, that can give Boots problems because we've seen that before. We've seen that movie before with the guy you keep mentioning, Karen. That's what Karen did, just moved all night long and had Boots in their shadow boxing.
But like I said before, he got a good team. His father and his brothers, the blood side of the team.
Yeah.
They good guys, man, and I'm sure they worked on that, you know.
Yeah.
Who has the better defensive high guard?
I think Boots got better defense, but again, Xander got that high guard. You know what I'm saying? But Boots is more elusive. You know what I mean?
Right.
He give you different looks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Again, Xander, they just keep doing the same thing over and over. All Boots gotta do is time that shit.
Yeah.
Unless he brings something different to the table.
Same question, Mr. Will.
Well, Xander keeps saying he's as athletic as Boots. That's what he always says on the pre-fight interviews and everything.
In his own way, because he used that ring, man. He is athletic.
We talking high guard right now, Mr. Will. Who got the better high guard?
The overall answer to the same question, you know. I'm just answering it the way I answered it. That's all.
Mr. Will, I don't want no smoke. Mr. Will, keep coming.
But no, I keep.
Hey, Mr. Will, check this out. First of all, I'ma never fight you. Number one, you out weight classes for a reason. You in the super heavyweight division. I walk around at 167. Number two, I got respect for my elders, which have never happened. And you got 76.5-inch reach. I would have to do your favorite fighter style to get into you.
Hey, I don't mean to skip the subject, but prayers for Mark Berlin, man.
Oh, what's wrong with him?
I hear you in the nursing home.
Are you serious?
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
prayers. I just heard that a few hours ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Prayers for Mark Berlin,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach, did you ever talk to him?
I talked to him last year.
Yeah. You know what? When he was working in Wilder's Corner, I kid you not, I never heard him say a word.
He came to Baltimore a couple, I think it was last year. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
at the Coppin State joint when he was in the corner with Dimes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I never heard him speak. Yeah. A lot of years, you know. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
keep him in his prayers, y'all. Who has the better, from what you see with your own eyesight, who has the better game plan far as thinking on the fly, IQ wise, between those two guys?
I think Boots is more creative on the fly.
I think both of them got pretty good game plans, but I think Boots react faster.
Yeah.
He reacts faster.
Yeah.
My next question is, which one of you guys, from seeing the highlight reels and seeing these guys fight, it's hard to gauge, but just from the eye, we just shooting right here. Who has shown y'all two guys the better determination?
Against the opponents, I think Boots again. A lot of them people, they won't admit it. They thought was gonna give Boots a hard way to go, but Boots made it look easy. We even had we was going back and forth a few times on the podcast with a couple of them. Boots made it look easy, you know. So I'm gonna rock with Boots, man. Limping that's gonna hurt Boots. Boots biting off more than he can chew. I remember all that, not with us, but other people.
Yeah.
And then the last boy that he stopped that quit in the 7th round. Oh, he gonna put pressure on Boots. Oh, he gonna do this. Boots made it look easy. You know what I mean? His opponents were tougher, I think. Were better too.
Mr. Will, same question.
The same thing. Boots all day.
Let me jump in and piggyback off of the question I asked you guys. Me as a boxing fan, man, I'm really that's been following the sport since I've been 6 years old up to now, man. Seeing the greats, Ali, Frazier's, all different styles of fighters, Muhammad Ali's, the Larry Holmes, the Trinidad's, all watching all these different styles, the Sugar Ray Leonard's, the Pernell Whitakers, the Alexis Aguayos. I'm looking at this fight. This fight is needed. I'm glad that we're getting this fight. Like Mr. Will said earlier in the chat, all answers will be answered tomorrow night that we need to be answered on both sides of the fence. Is Xander Zayas the reigning champion at 154? Because I heard he's very big for the division. This is just what I heard. And he fights to make weight. Or is Jaron Boots Ennis the guy he says he is, that's been calling out Terrence Crawford for the last 3 years, but Terrence Crawford told him he's not on his level yet? Are we going to be able to definitively see without a shadow of a doubt that the performance that Boots going to put on is going to answer all our doubts? This is, to me, what makes boxing intriguing. I don't want to be sitting here all the time saying, oh, he's going to blow him out of the water. I don't want that. I want to be able to be on the corner the next day after the fight like we used to be when we was younger, with boxing gloves on, not guns in our hands. You be Sugar Ray Leonard, I be Roberto Duran. Box.
Yeah.
Out there on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to see. I want to see, I don't know who going to get their hand raised tomorrow, but from by the hindsight, only being fair for what the body of work they've done up to date, from the naked eye, is Boots.
As far as I'm concerned, both of their careers starts tomorrow. As far as I'm concerned.
Does it end?
No. I don't see anybody.
I don't think neither one of them, no matter what happened, they both will bounce back. The loser will bounce back.
Oh yeah.
We could get a draw. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know.
Yeah, no.
I like both of them, man, but I'm rocking with Boots.
Yeah. For right now, from what I see, I think Boots is a better guy here.
Enrique Carosa 7946, a majority decision. Zaz. Good to see some Xander Zayas fans in the chat. Much respect, man. I appreciate y'all coming over here, giving y'all
opinion,
perspective on the fighter y'all love and who y'all like. I appreciate that, man. Make sure y'all be regulars over here. Do us a favor. Make sure you subscribe. It helps support the podcast and the kids at the gym. So, hey, man, y'all got a home here. Y'all could come over here and get y'all opinion. Long as you respectfully, ain't calling nobody out their name or talking about their mother or anything. You're more than welcome, to come over here. This is one of those podcasts that you could come and give your opinion on who y'all like without getting disrespected. So I appreciate y'all guys, and make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure y'all subscribe. We're gonna have many more content. We're gonna have Sunday. We'll be back on here, Xander Zayas fans, for the post-fight podcast show of who won, what took place, and everything. So y'all definitely have a home over here on this side.
Oh, I also heard that Usyk vacated his belts. He gave up them heavyweight titles he has. So, he's the unified champ. He gave up the belts today.
I just heard they're making Boots cut his beard off.
Wow. Well, back in the day, you couldn't rock no big beard like that in the ring.
But you know what? A beard don't.
No.
I don't know where that shit come from.
I
They
know.
don't cushion nobody's
Well, Coach
fucking.
Kenny, when I had to fight at the gym, they made me shave my little peach fuzz.
Amateur boxing, you gotta shave it off first.
Yeah.
In case you get
I ain't had nothing with
up.
some peach fuzz. I had to go outside the gym with my hands wrapped and everything and look somewhere to get my little peach fuzz cut.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. They try to make him cut his beard off.
But they were real strict about that years ago. You know that, Coach.
That beard ain't help. That beard ain't help Andy Price when Ray Leonard caught him.
It sure didn't. It sure didn't. It sure didn't.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think he should have to cut his beard off, though. That's crazy.
He'll grow it right back.
Yeah.
You see Adrian Brainer cut his beard Monday all off and it be back Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, true that.
One thing about that beard, you cut it, man. It grow right back.
It's coming back.
Yeah, because that's where your growth enzymes the strongest at. You know what I mean? Mr. Will, you cut your own before, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
And it came back with a vengeance, didn't it, Mr. Will?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Came back with a vengeance. But,
Oh, and your girl Clarissa Shields is going after a middleweight title.
Again, that's good.
Yeah.
Staying busy.
Yeah.
She's staying busy.
Yeah, she's coming after the middleweight champ, whoever that is.
Yeah, they say Xander's eyes looked a little drained. He looked big for the 154 division. Boots even said that he would like to finish at 68. Out his mouth, no hearsay. I heard him say it on a press conference. I don't like to say what these guys said, and I didn't really see them say it out of their own damn mouth unless it's AI. But 68, I could see Boots finishing that because Coach Kenny done told me countless times how big Boots can be.
Yeah,
in
Boots big. He's bigger than Xander, man. Yeah, he's bigger. You can look at him on the stat on the flex. Watch when they flex. He'll be bigger, stronger. They gonna see tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that.
It's like it feel like the day be Christmas Eve. We waiting for that surprise tomorrow, right?
Do you know anything about the undercard? Either one of y'all?
The co-main event, they said something.
It's a good one too, Mr. Will. We was talking about it.
I forgot.
The other day, man. Somebody asked me, but the last 3 fights is gonna be barn burners, according to the what's the name? What's his name? Shoot. Damn, it was right on my mind. The co-main event. I know it's in the lighter weight division.
I forgot who it was. I ain't even try to remember.
Let me see. Let me see so we can make
I see Big Twin is coming back on the Earl.
They say Ben Whitaker and Vargas.
That's who it is.
Whitaker. And who?
Whitaker.
Oh, one of them Vargas boys,
and Ben Whitaker.
Vargas,
yeah, that's who it is.
Okay. That should be all right. That should be all right. It's a test for both of them, really. But y'all know Ben Whitaker is doing his Emmanuel Augustus imitation out there.
Yeah. He can box a little bit.
Yeah,
He just ain't got no
try-
pop.
nah, he
And
tried
and
to.
that division, he gotta have some pop.
Yeah, you do. What is he now?
Huh?
What weight class is he now?
I think he light heavyweight, right?
I
175.
thought so. I thought he was a bigger,
Yeah.
little guy. Yeah, yeah. I think it is light heavy.
But eventually they gonna put him there with somebody.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what's his name right now? What's the guy? Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn pushes some British fighters on you.
Hmm.
He makes sure they get some money.
All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. Love over hate.
Closing arguments, Lip Ball Swami.
Love over hate.
Anything you want to close out? And number one, I appreciate you coming
real.
over on the night, man. I want everybody in the chat to give Coach Kenny his flowers. Cause these guys, Coach Kenny always on the road. He always pouring his all into the fighters. I think people take that for granted. They think it's easy. He put his own personal life on hold to help other lives. And I don't think he gets the credit that he deserves. I'm sure he would like to be home with his family, film studying and doing his history on the sport. But he gives his time. And you can't get that time back once you give it. So shout out to Lip Ball Swamp. All right, Coach. Have a blessed one.
Yes, sir. I see y'all.
All right, Coach.
All right, Mr. Will.
Yes, sir.
Any take you got on your closer of whatever you want to say that's on your mind, you got the mic in your hand, Mr. Will.
I'm just looking forward to tomorrow night. I'll have a lot to talk about Sunday after tomorrow. That's all I can tell you. I don't have a lot for that fight because, they haven't been around long enough. I haven't seen enough of either one of them, and especially in Boost Cakes, no adversity yet. So I got to see what he's made of. Like I told you the story about Mike when he got dropped and spawn. Got up, snatched the gloves off when he was supposed to be Mike Tyson. So I'm just saying that's when you find out who these guys really are with some adversity. You see, that's why Cuss used to always use that terminology, character. Character. You have to have character in the ring. And a lot of them, it's all right when you're winning, but when it's not going your way, then how do you react to that? Yeah. But all in all, man, keep your head greasy, the comb easy. Please watch that fight tomorrow, Squeeze. So we can really have some real legitimate feedback on it Sunday. Because I'm curious about it. I want to
God willing, I sure will. Through the grace of the Lord.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Will, I'm going to holler at you.
Okay, have a good one, man.
All right, champ.
Talk to you later.
All right.
All right.
All right, y'all, man. Hell of a show tonight. We had Mr. Will in the chat, a.k.a. Papa Smurf. You see, we always cooking in the kitchen. Lip Ball Swami. I just want to take time out to thank each and every one of you in the chat, man, that came in, even the new people that came in. Make sure y'all subscribe, smash the like button. We can't do this without you guys watching. I appreciate y'all, man. And once again, Limp Ball Swami say, let's keep Mark Brillen in our prayers. And let's keep the 3-year-old that lost her life from a stolen car being hit and struck. If you want to watch the story, go on Fox 45 News and type in the 3-year-old. I think her name is Bailey, her last name or whatever. Don't quote me, but if you go on Fox 45 and type in the 3-year-old girl that lost her life. Let's keep her family in our prayers, man. They got to do something about this stuff. Keep smacking these kids on the wrist, whatever. I don't give a damn who they is. They taking lives, innocent lives. Keep her, a little angel, gone way, way, way too soon. I have a 5-year-old granddaughter and a 4-year-old grandson. I can only imagine. So, Boots, Xander, Zayas, tomorrow night, who's gonna show that they the top dog, and we will get treated tomorrow night. On that note, it's the Rise Podcast with All Access International, setting the podcast up at work, handling his business. Shout out to him for taking time out in his busy schedule of setting up the title. Shout out to Mr. Will, aka Papa Smurf. Keep it greasy to comb easy. Shout out to Limp Ball Swami, that's always on the move, giving his all to the sport of boxing. Shout out to Coach Calvin, that gives his all to boxing. Shout out to the First Lady, Miss Louis Reed. And y'all already know, y'all favorite son, or whatever y'all call me. It's the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. God bless each and every one of you. Let's keep each other in our prayers. Good night and God bless. Peace.